Welcome back to Station Psychology. Today I am going to discuss a topic which is very relevant to today's fast-paced modern life. Stress is a word that has become very common among people from almost all walks of life and belonging to almost all age groups. What do you feel when you are stressed? Increased heartbeat, perspiration, lack of focus, anxiety. These are some of the symptoms which are very common, and all of us have some time or the other have experienced them. And that is the reason why stress is considered as something negative, something bad, something which we want to avoid. But very interestingly, stress can be positive as well. Let's see how. Let us take an example. Suppose a student is appearing for an exam. Don't you think a slight amount of anxiety or tension regarding how to complete the question paper on time, how to score well, these are very common for the student, and not only common but essential as well. How essential? This helps the student to focus on the task at hand. In this very case, it's the examination. To focus on the task at hand, to maintain the concentration required for optimal performance. Now, this optimal performance will vary from student to student. Somebody who has prepared well, for him or her, the level of performance, the level of optimal performance will be higher. Somebody who has not prepared well, for him or her, it will be lower. But whatever be it, for a particular individual, for his or her optimal performance, optimal degree of stress is very, very essential. Now, if stress surpasses or crosses, if it goes beyond that point, that particular point of optimal performance, it becomes negative stress, where stress becomes detrimental to performance. Let us look at this graph to understand the role stress plays in performance. This is the Yerkes-Dodson law proposed by Robert Yerkes and John Dodson in 1908. It shows the relationship between arousal and performance. Now here, the word arousal has been used as a synonym for stress because when we are stressed, we become mentally and physically aroused. So what we see here, we find here that up to this point, arousal of stress is beneficial for performance. As stress increases, performance also increases. But this happens up to this point. Beyond this point, when stress increases further, performance starts falling down. So stress or arousal up to this point, up to the point where it helps in performance, is called positive stress or good stress or eustress. And beyond this point of optimal arousal and optimal performance, when stress or arousal becomes a hindrance to performance or when it becomes detrimental to performance, it is called negative stress or bad stress or distress. So, what is our takeaway from today's discussion? Stress is very harmful, both for our mental health as well as physical health. But if we can control stress within a particular limit and harness it and channelize it properly, stress can turn out to be a very good friend of ours, pushing us towards achievement of optimal performance. Thank you.